Okay, we are going to solve some very important questions from arithmetic progression topic. And these questions are from my booklet itself. And if I think you must have my booklet, then you please open the booklet. And these questions are from chapter 5 arithmetic progression. And there are total 40 questions in this booklet. And I want you all to start appearing from first question itself. And initial questions are so easy and you can just solve and tell me the answers, and we will keep on solving these questions in today's class. Okay, start solving from first one. Solve these questions and comment the answers that you get.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are going to solve questions, many more questions based on arithmetic progression.
Okay.
Okay, the first thing is we should just quickly cover all the formulas. Okay, we are going to solve questions, many more questions based on when we consider arithmetic progression, we actually have two basic formulas that we should recall. The first one is formula to find out last term, that is also known as nth term, which is a plus n minus 1 into d. Even if we want term from end, we can find it out. Term from end.
Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir.
Yeah. What happened? Siddhant. Siddhant, what is the issue?
No, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. If you want nth term from end, you can use this formula, or you can just reverse the AP. These are two things possible if you want to figure out term from end. Either use this formula, or you can just reverse the AP and find out the end. And the next formula that I want you all to remember quickly is sum of n terms, that is n over 2 twice of a plus n minus 1 into d. Here if we just break 2a as a plus a, we will be able to get one more formula, that is first term plus last term an, or you may write n. Even if we want sum of n natural numbers, we can obtain this from this formula only, because if we put a1 and d1, we will get sum of n natural numbers. Similarly, sum of even numbers and even numbers, n square plus n. Sum of n odd numbers, n square. These are some important formula that we have already covered, and I want you all to once write it again and try to remember that, because the question that we are going to solve today, and we have also solved earlier, are entirely based on these formulas. Okay, try to go through all these formulas. The first one is
Okay.
nth term of AP. I want you all to write it first. First you write it. Write
Okay.
all these formulas in your notebook because we will be using all these formulas. We will be using these formulas while we are going to solve questions today. That is why I want you to write these formulas first. Okay, note it down. Then we will start with question session. I'm going to cover many questions today.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's start with these questions that are here in front of you. First, we are supposed to form the AP. In question 1, we are supposed to form the AP when we are given with A and D. Okay. If I'm given with first term being A, that is 8, D is given to us, that is 4. Can you frame the AP? Yeah, how will you frame this AP? Actually, the terms in AP are A1, A2, A3. These are different terms in AP and they can be obtained. The first term is A. Second term can be obtained if we add D to this. Third terms can be obtained if we add D to A2, that is A plus 2D. Okay. Similarly, we can obtain any term by adding D to the previous one. That means if my first term is 8, we can
Yeah,
obtain
but
second term by adding 4. We can obtain next term by adding 4. We can obtain next term by adding 4. In this way, we can frame or we can form the AP. Alright.
yeah.
Yeah. Can you form the second AP? I will help with some of the questions and I will leave other for you. Okay, the second
So
question.
minus 90, D is equal to 20.
Yeah, minus 90 will be the first term.
So then we have to add plus 20, which is minus 70, right?
Exactly.
Then minus 50, then minus 30.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, what about C part? We will start with 2. Then we
2.
will add minus half. And 2, if we add minus half, that means we are subtracting that. That is going to be 3 over
1.5.
2. Yeah, 1.5. Then if we again subtract or add half, that is going to be subtraction because D is minus half. It will be how much? 1.
Yeah.
Then we will get half. Then we will get 0. Then minus half. And in this way we can frame the AP. Can you similarly answer D part?
Okay. A is equal to P, D is equal to minus 3Q.
That means we have to add minus 3Q. Again we have to add minus 3Q in this term, that is going to be minus 6Q.
Minus 6Q.
Again we
Then
have to add minus 3Q, that is going
minus
to be
9Q.
Okay, in this way we can just form the frame the okay. We have also came to know about the concept that when terms are in AP, their nth term is, I am just writing here, linear equation in n. Nth term of AP is always linear equation in n if the AP is given to be there or the sequence is in AP. Similarly, our Sn is coming out to be quadratic equation in n. Quadratic equation in n if my sequence is in AP. Do remember, if sequence is in AP, nth term is always linear equation in n. and if our sequence is in AP, sum of n term is going to be quadratic equation in it. Okay, after going through all these concepts, now it's our turn to solve the next question, second question. I want you to appear the second question. Second question.
Okay.
The nth term. Now you are given with nth term. Is it in linear form? You will say yes. And if it is in linear form, that means it is going to represent AP. But they asked whether it is in AP or not. You are supposed to figure it out first, whether it is in AP or not. In order to figure out whether it is in AP or not, what you need to do is, you need to find out first term, that you can obtain by substituting n being 1. You just substitute n equal to 1. You will find 2 times 1 plus 1, that is 3. Again, if you will put n being 2, you will figure out the value of second term. And value of second term here is 2 times 2 plus 1, that is 5. Similarly, you can figure out the value of third term, and it's coming out to be 2 times 3 plus 1, that is 7. And if you want to ensure or you want to confirm it is in AP, you can just subtract second term and first term. You will get 2 here. Again, if you will subtract third term and second term, you should get the same thing, and you are actually getting the same value. And in this way you can conclude the terms are in AP because you have same common difference. Okay, as now we are given with the first term is 3, we have just obtained. The common difference is 2, that we have just obtained. Now if someone asks us to find out 12th term, we can, because we know the formula to find out nth term, which is a plus n minus 1 into d. You need to apply this formula here, and you can just find out the value, which is a is over here, a is over here how much, 3,
3.
plus 12 minus 1, 11 into d means 2. 22 plus 3 is 25, that is your 12th term, that is 25.
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, you got this. 25
Yeah.
is your,
Wait, so 812 equals 3 plus 11 times 2 equals 25.
yeah, exactly.
The second question, right?
Yeah, it's solution to the second one.
Wait,
Now,
okay. Yeah.
okay, now we should solve the third one. There are 3 parts in third one. I will help you with the one of them. I will help you with any one of the question. Okay, I'm helping you with any one of these 3 questions. Okay. In third question, it is given that sequence are in AP. It's given here in the question itself that following terms are in AP, then find out the value of k. Okay, let's say, let's start with solving first one. I'm helping you with the A part, and you solve B and C at your place. As it is given that they are in AP, that means first term is here, that is twice k plus 1. Second term is here, that is k square plus k plus 1. And third term is here, that is thrice k square minus thrice k plus 3. And now if they are in AP, that means common difference A2 minus A1 and common difference A3 minus A2 must be same. Both common difference must be same if it is in AP. We are going to use the same approach here, and now we will subtract A2, that is k square plus k plus 1 with A1, that is 2k plus 1, which will be 2k minus 1 if I just distribute minus 1. Similarly, A3 minus A2, A3 is given to be thrice k square minus thrice k plus 3, and I am subtracting it with A2. I have to change sign, minus k square minus k minus. Okay, here I am having k square. K and minus 2k is going to give you minus k, and 1 minus 1 can be cancelled. Similarly, here you have minus k square, 3k square, which will be 2k square, minus 3k and minus k, which will be minus 4k, and 3 minus 1 will be plus 2. If I shift everything towards right side, I will get 2k square minus k square, that is k square, minus 4k plus k, that is minus 3k plus 2. And it is our quadratic equation that I want you to solve and figure out the value of k. You can just split the middle term. 2 times 1 is 2, minus 2k minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. And further, if you consider k as common, here minus 1 as common, you will again consider k minus 2 as common, and finally you can either put k minus 2 0, or you can put k minus 1 0, and if you put k minus 2 0, k will be 2, and if you put k minus 1 0, k will be 1. In this way you obtain the value of k being 2 and 1. This is our final answer to this question. And similarly, you try solving B and C part. They are even easier than this A part. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to appear the fourth question. And I'm leaving these B and C part up to you. You can just note the question and try appearing them later on at your place. Okay, which term of AP is going to give you 248? In this scenario, you are given with A being 3, you are given with D being the second term minus first term, that is 5, and you are also given with the last term being
248.
248, exactly.
So that's AN, right?
A n term is given to you, very good. Now what you can do here is, you can just apply the formula of nth term, which is A plus n minus 1 into d, and further if you solve this, I'll try to solve this, you can just obtain your answer.
Okay.
And I think you can just obtain the answer by substituting all these values here. I have to put a being 3 plus
A
I
is
have
3.
to put, I'm not given with n, I actually want the value of n, but d is known to me, that is 5 is my d, and I'm given with an. The value of an is known to me, that is 248. I will substitute 248 here. Now what
Yeah.
I can do is, I have to subtract this 3 and I will get 245. Now I
Yeah.
have to divide by 5 both sides. I will get
245 by 5.
yeah, I
Okay,
will
so
get 49, and I
49
have to add 1 here. I will get n being 50.
equals
Okay,
50.
50. That means there are total 50 terms which are going to make last term 248. Okay, there are total 50 terms in this sequence, in which the last term is 248. Okay, these questions are based on nth term. Later on the questions are also based on sum of n term. Okay, now can you appear the fifth question? How many terms? Okay, I'm not going to solve this one. I want you to appear now. Please do appear this, because it's the similar one. I want you to appear and tell me answer. Come in the answer.
Question 5.
Yeah, fine.
How many terms are in the AP 630 minus 3 and minus 36?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Take your time and tell me the answer.
A is 6 here, right?
Yeah, exactly. The first term is 6 here.
6, and then to find D, you have to subtract the first term from the second term.
Exactly.
So it's negative 3 or minus.
Exactly, negative 3. And the last term is given to be minus 36. You will apply the same approach, a plus n minus 1 into d, and here you will be able to figure out a is given to you n minus 1, d is given to you minus 3, and it's minus 36. Further, if you just subtract minus 6, it will be minus 42, and further if you divide both sides by minus 3, it's coming out to be 1, and how much? 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 ones are 3 and 3 fours are 12, and finally n is going to be 15. There are total 15. Okay, now I want you to appear the sixth one. Try to solve. Alright, have you solved this? Okay, here in this question, the sixth one, for what value of n, nth term of both the AP are equal? We need to figure out nth term of both the AP. It is given that nth term of both the AP are equal. We need to figure out value of n. Okay, this in this AP you are given with A being 23. Then you are having n. Let's say n is n itself. D is 25 minus 23, that is 2. For the second AP, the first term is minus 17, and n minus 1 need to be substituted, and D over here is minus 10 minus 17, and minus 10 minus 7 minus 17, that is plus 7. Plus 7. Okay. How can you solve this? You need to just simplify it first. 2n minus 2, and simplify this one, minus 17 plus 7n minus 7. Further it will be 21 plus twice n, and it will be minus 24 plus 7. Now you need to put the variable of like variable one side, that is 21 and 24 you can add, and you will get 45 here, and if you subtract this 2 and you will get 5n. Now you need to divide by 5, you will get n being 9, and in this way n is 9 that you got. Is it okay? Yeah, is it okay?
Yeah, I think so.
You got the answer?
Wait. Yeah.
And over here is 9. Now it's our turn to solve these questions. Many other questions are here that I think you should appear now. 7th one. Try appearing the 7th. First term of AP is given, 10th term of AP is given, and you are supposed to find out 20th term. Okay, I'm helping you with this one. Then the 8th one, 9th one, 10th one are quite same. I'm helping you with 7th. You will later on solve the 8th, 9th, 10th. Okay, please. First term is A, that is minus 3, and 10th term is A plus 9D, that is 24. And what you can do to find out D, you just substitute A in the second equation, and if you do so, it will be minus 3 plus 9D being 24. That is further 9D is 27. That is D is 3. You are given with A and D. Now if you want to find out 20th term, you can figure out it by putting the value of A and this D. And here minus 3 plus 57, that is 54 is your answer. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Can you similarly solve all these questions? They all are quite similar and I want you to go through them later on. At your place you appear these. If you want a screenshot of these questions, you do take. Because they all are quite similar. If you want any one of them to be solved here itself, you can just tell. Because they are quite similar and I think you can solve. Do you want me to solve any one of them? 7 is, I have solved just 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost all of them are quite similar. And if you want me to solve, okay, do you want me to solve 11th one? Okay, I'm helping you with 11th question and 12th question as well. The 5th term of AP is thrice the second term. Okay, 5th term of AP is thrice the second term. This is the condition mentioned here. 5th term is thrice the second term. 5th term is thrice the second term. This is the condition mentioned. And 12th term exceed twice. Okay, one more condition is there. 12th term exceed twice the 6th term by 1. These two conditions are given. Using these two conditions, you can frame two equations and then you can solve those two equations to find out A and D. And once you have obtained A and D, you can find out any term. Okay, so just observe carefully. I'm helping you with this solution. 5th term, A plus 4 times D. And second term, A plus D. Now if you just solve it, you need to just consider them toward right side. 3A minus A is going to be 2A, 3D minus 4 is going to be D. From here you can obtain the value of D being twice A. And later on I will substitute this D here in this second equation. A plus 11D is my 12th term and A plus 5D is my 6th term. And now I need to simplify this and put the value of D minus 2A minus 10D, and A minus 2A is minus A, 11D minus 10D is actually going to be plus D, and it's 1. Now I will substitute D being twice A, and from here only I got the value of D. I substituted twice A and I got the value of A equal to 1. Now if I substitute the value of A here, I will be able to obtain D equal to 2. Once I obtain the value of A and D, it's so easy to figure out any term, and we are supposed to figure out 16th term, which is A plus 15D. Here A is 1 and here D is 2. That is 31 is our 16th term. Okay. Is it okay for you? Got the solution?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, the 12th question can also be solved very easily. We want 15 term from end. And if you want 15 term from end, you know the formula. L means, what is the formula? Nth term from end can be obtained using L minus n minus 1 into d. L over here is 201 minus n, that means 15, minus 1, that is 14, and d over here is how much? 5 minus 3, that is 2. I have to subtract 28 from that this one, that is coming out to be
Okay.
3 here and 7 here, 173. You ensure whether the subtraction is same. 173 is actually our answer. 15th term from end, if you want to figure out, you will obtain by using this approach, or you can even reverse the AP and then figure out the term. It's up to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you solve 13th one? Question number 13. Question number 13. In similar way, you can figure out the answer to 14. Okay, I'm just helping you, I'm just giving you hint. Two digit numbers start with 10 and they end up to 99. Now you need to understand which value is going to be divisible by 6. You will figure out that 12 is the first value divisible by 6. Then you need to figure out what is d. D is going to be 6 only because you want all two digit number divisible by 6. And last digit is going to be, okay, how will you figure out last digit is, what is last digit? You just try to divide 99 with 6, you will get 636. Now 3 is remainder, that means you have to subtract 3 out of 99. That means 96 is your last digit. And once you have obtained last digit, last number, you just apply an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. D over here is 6. In this way you can figure out the answer. And what is your answer? 96 minus 12, you will subtract, you will get 84, and now you will divide 6 and you will get how much? Here you obtained 6 ones are 6 and 6 fours are 24, and finally you obtained n is equal to 50. There are total 15 two digit numbers which are divisible by 6. Similarly, if you want to solve this 14th question, what will you do to solve this 14th? Integers between 50 and 500 divisible by 7. Actually 49 is divisible by 7, and that is why the next number is divisible by 7 is 56. Common difference over here is 7. And the last number, if you want to figure out, that is divisible by 7, you need to divide 500 by 7, you will obtain 3 is your remainder here. That's why you subtract 3 and you will get 497, the last number. Can you find out the value of n? Can you find out the value of n? In same manner, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. You just apply this formula and simplify. Tell me the result. Tell me the result.
Okay.
Okay. What is your n? Have you solved it?
Almost.
Okay, tell me the value of n.
Uh, I'm a little bit confused. Wait, so which question do I
Yeah,
rework?
how can you do is you first subtract 56 and then divide by 7. What is the value when you subtract it with 56? 497 minus 56 divided by 7 is actually n minus
Yeah. So first, yeah, 497 minus 56, right?
1. Yeah,
Divided by 7.
first you find 497 minus 56. What you got?
Oh, yeah. So 497 minus 56 is that's 441, right?
441. All right. Now subtract. Now divide by 7.
Okay, so 441 divided by 7 is 63, right?
Exactly. 63. That's why n is equal to 64.
Wait, n is equal to 63 or n minus 1
N
equals?
minus 1 is 63. That's why n is 64.
So is m 63 equal to m minus 1? Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. In similar way, I think you can solve these questions. In similar way, you can solve these questions. Okay, now let's solve some of the question based on sum. And I'm leaving all other up to you because they are entirely based on nth term. From here, the question number 18, we are starting with the question based on sum. So for up to 17, even some of the question are there which are using sum approach like 16, but maximum questions up to 17 are based on nth term. Now we are considering question number 18 onward, which are based on sum approach. I'm going to help you with 18a part and we'll leave other up to you. Okay, 72, then 70, then 68, and it goes up to 40. It's not written that it is term. It's not written that it is term. That's why we will take 40 to be an. Okay. That means my a is given to be 72. My d is given to be 70 minus 72, that is minus 2. My last term is 40, that's why I need to find out n first, which is a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 40. I have to figure out what is my n. I will subtract 72, that is going to give you minus 32, and I will divide by minus 2, which will give you 16. That's why n is 17.
N is 7, yeah, n is 17.
Now you need to figure out sum up to 17 terms. Can you find out it? Sum up to 17 terms can be obtained n over 2 multiplied with first term plus last term. What is the last term? Last term is 40 here. And if I add both, I will get 1112. Sorry. I'm getting 1112, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I need to just cancel it. And can you just multiply 56 and 17 and tell me the result?
So I do 17 times 56.
Yes, that is your
Oh,
final
yeah.
answer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. 17 times 56 is 952, right?
Uh, 952 is your answer. Very good. Similarly, can you solve all of them? Okay, I want you to solve D part as well. Try appearing D part, 18th D part. D part, if you want to solve, you already have first term being minus 25. You also have D being here comma is written, alright, comma is written. If you want, or you can just consider the next term being minus 21, and you can just subtract it with minus 25. You will be able to get minus 21 plus 25, that is actually 4. And if you want sum up to 24 terms, it's going to be n over 2 twice of a n minus 1 multiplied with d, and further it's coming out to be 12 minus 50 plus 92, and further it's coming out to be 12 multiplied with 42, and it's 12 2s are 24.
Yeah, okay.
Is it 504 you got?
Yeah.
In this way you can solve question based on sum approach as well. The same thing is going to be used, the same formulas that I have just mentioned when I have started the session. Okay. Similarly, you can solve these questions A, B, C, D all. Okay, one more thing that I have already told you, how to find out sum up to n terms for natural number, sum up to n terms for odd number. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
How to figure out sum of n terms and natural term numbers. Okay, I'm just going to show you that part. Yeah, these are the formulas. Sum up to n natural numbers, n times n plus 1 over 2. Sum up to n even numbers starting from very beginning is n square plus n. Similarly, sum of n odd number is n square. Now they are asking the question based on the same approach. Sum of 50 even number. How will you figure out it? It is n square plus n. How will you find out sum of 50 odd numbers? 50 square. It's so easy if you just remember. Okay. Similarly, find sum of all natural numbers. It's easy to figure out it as well by using similar kind of approach. Now I will indicate you to solve some of the question and you just go through them. It's a practice session today. I am here with a lot of questions that you can solve and practice. Okay, now I want you to appear the question number 22nd. First you appear 22nd. Okay, have you got the answer? You are solving question number 22nd, isn't it?
Yeah.
You must have applied the approach of Sn, that is 2380 is your Sn, and your n by 2, you don't know the value of n, you actually need to figure out it. Twice of a, that is twice of 1, n minus 1, and d is right now 4 minus 1, that is 3. You need to frame the quadratic equation and then find out n, and from here what we can do is we can just try solving. Yeah, we need to multiply by 2 both sides. I'm having n only. Here I'm having 2, then I'm having 3, then it's here minus 3, and further it's 2 to 2 is the 16, 2 to the 4 is the 68, and thrice n squared minus n it is, which is going to be thrice n square minus n minus 4760 equal to 0. Yeah, you need to solve this quadratic equation to figure out the answer. Okay, can you middle term split this? Try to split the middle term and tell me the result. Yeah, have you got the value of n?
Yeah, I think so. Which for, yeah.
Yeah, you can just solve and obtain, no issue. Now, these are the quite similar question you solve at your place, no issue.
Okay.
Even these word problems can be solved.
Okay.
Okay, one question is here that I want you to solve. Question number 30, you try studying. First you find out
Okay.
n, then I will tell you how to figure out the middle value. In order to find out middle value, the thing we need to understand is, if there are odd number of terms, the middle value is only one value.
If
If
there's even, there's
yeah,
two,
if
right?
there are even terms, there are two middle values. In case of odd term, the middle value is simply obtained by adding 1 in the number of term and dividing by 2. In case of even, we obtain two middle value. The one is directly obtained by considering n over 2, and second is obtained when you consider n by 2 plus 1. In this way we can obtain middle value. Okay, so first you find out what is the value of n here in this question number 30. Then I will tell you whether there exists one middle term or two middle term. Then you can figure it out.
Okay, first, okay.
Okay, first you need to understand that first term is 1. Common difference is 4 minus 1, that is 3. And the nth term is 97, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we are supposed to find out the value of n, and we can obtain no issue. It's coming out to be 96 divided by 3, and here as well you divide by 3. You will get 32 here, and that is why n is coming out to be 33. If there are 33 terms, the middle term is going to be 33 plus 1 over 2, that is 34 over 2, that is 17th term. And you can figure out 17th term by using the formula a plus 16d, that is 1 plus 16 times 3, that is 1 plus 48, that is 49 is your middle term, which is 17th term. Is it clear to you, Siddharth? Let me know this. Are you okay with this solution?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I got it.
Okay, alright. Can you solve 29th question, number 29?
Okay.
In 29 there is a 32,000 an amount first year, then it is increased by 36,000. From here you can just conclude that first term is 32k, and the common difference is actually 4k, and then you can next, and rupees 40,000 in the third year. If continues his saving in sequence, in how many years this much saving will be done? That is your nth term, isn't it? 2 lakh is your nth term.
Yeah.
And now I think you can apply the formula to find out the value of n. Okay, I'm leaving it up to you. Now these are another question here I'm presenting in front of you, and want you to go through them. Try appearing all of them at your place. Take a screenshot of all of them. Okay, take a screenshot please and appear at your place. These are another set of 10 questions. I want you to appear at your place. And if you face any issue, any doubt, we will discuss in next class.